Thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session. As we take a quick look at Taco Charlton, first and foremost, he's 6'6", about 280 pounds, drafted with the 28th pick overall in the 2017 draft. Things that jump out to me is that he got strength and plays with a narrow base though, but you would like to see him play with a lower pad level and get to the quarterback off the edge with a little bend, but he just don't have that type of skill set. So he plays with power, and that length that he have is just very long and rangy. He got long arms and can get to the quarterback that way. And like I say, he can either play left end or right end off the line. As far as scouting report shows that he plays with an inconsistent speed or motor. And those are things that are going to jump out on this film. And we're just going to casually look at this film versus Ohio State versus Michigan, how he played that game. This is one of his better games too as well. He was able to get to the quarterback and sack the quarterback several times and create pressure. Those are things that I love to see. I love to see that type of tenacity. I love to see a defensive end being able to get to the quarterback and stop the run, crashes the line, come down and get to the quarterback.
Michigan with the 37th
pressure, linebackers, safeties, and then they lock you up on the outside. Their feeling is we're going to get to you with our pressure before your receivers can get away from our coverage. And that's
for the quarterback. All right, this play here, just being able to play his lane assignment. I love that. We're just gonna look at this play here as well. Sealing the edges. Those are things that I like to see coming off using this bend. Like I say, you want to see him play with a lower pad level and get to the quarterback.
Predictable, but often very effective.
Now, disengaging and things of that nature. He does have long arms. He's able to disengage. You would like to see him get a little bit lower on his base and get to the quarterback and disengage using his hands more and don't allow the blocker to get into his frame or body. You want to see him move, chop, get those hands off him, scooting off the edge, able to get to the quarterback. I like that play there. He was able to use his hands and get the opposition off his body and get to the quarterback. Let's take a deeper look at the play here.
Has to work all the way out here to try to stop Charlton, who's one of the better pass rushers in the Big Ten. These guys are both from Pickerington.
Great play. So when he comes off the edge here as well, height, length, those are things that I love to see. Defensive end have those long arms. He's able to block the passes down. So that's a good matchup between him and David Irvin and other tall defensive guys that we have on the team. He'll be able to have that ability to knock the ball down. Those are things that I love to see, and able to shoot the gap. Although he missed the runner on that play, I love the fact that he was shooting the gap. Get his hands up. All right, we're gonna look at this next play here. Fighting with the just wasn't able to get back beyond the opposition there. Solid in stopping the run. That's what I like to see too as well. All right. Coming off, burst, speed is just not there, but he, like I say, got that length that you like, and get off the edge, get off your block. Want to see that pad level a little bit lower, get that frame down, use those hands, use that length to get off the blocker. And there you go. All right, so college film, I just don't have the full all 22 versions of the clips and not able to see where the down and out distance are, but there are still things that we can point out and see and use as a point of references. And like I say, we casually looking at this game. Let's just look at things that jump out to us. If you guys see things out there that you can see and you can bring to light, then just comment down below and let me know. But outside of that, you know, the intangible aspect is that his ability to have that length and have that frame could open up to a lot of other possibilities, things that we just can't see. But the guy's just is going to have to grow and learn a lot of things from coach, and he's going to get them right. You know, So just look at the possibilities of him speeding off the edge and getting to the quarterback. Things that he can grow with as far as burst, and probably although bend is something naturally that either you got it or you don't. Hopefully coach can teach him some traits, and well, not teach him traits, but teach him some skill sets to elevate his traits, you know. And that's the best way that I can put things in perspective. But as far as ability to get to the quarterback, he has that ability. Watch, he's standing straight up, upright, as a linebacker kid, and that's what I like to see too as well. Versatility. You can play him on the outside, you can play him to the left end, right end, and you can also kick him to the inside. But as far as, like I say, the consistencies and speed and motor play is something that you know, he's gonna have to learn and pick up. And you know, he got the best coach in the world to teach him those things. All right, so look at his length, and just launching to the ball and able to get to the, well, didn't get around to the runner there. All right, seal the block off and able to stop the run. Discipline, I like to see that right here, not over committing to the run, and just able to cut off the lanes, stop the running lane to progress further.
Timeout. Weber trying to get the edge, slips one tackle, cuts it back, hit
Shield.
hard at the 6-yard
Discipline
line.
right here, one-on-one, mano-a-mano. I'm not letting the runner get beyond me. I like to see that. Oh, they blew up that old boy over the other end. Gave him the stiffy, but you're not getting by me. I like that.
What he's known for is being a physical wide receiver. Just crack block as a
Stopping
block.
the run. All right, off the edge. Get off of me. Get to the quarterback. I like that. Don't, like I say, this is his better game. He's able to get off the edge, use his frame, use those long arms, not to allow the offensive guy to get inside his frame, and able to knock those hands down. Watch this.
One more time. Taco Charlton has had a ball game, and the Wolverine pass rush has been a major
I want the
force.
quarterback.
Isaiah Prince, the right tackle for Ohio State, has had a struggle all year in pass protection. We've called the Wisconsin game he struggled, the Penn State game he struggled. Today he has struggled
Off
against
the edge.
Taco Charlton.
Disengage. I want you to knock. Don't allow the blocker to get into your frame. Knock those arms down. Knock those arms down. You gotta continue to knock those arms down. Don't allow anybody to get into your frame. You gotta play with that type of mentality. Come on. Just too high on that play. I want to get that pad level a little bit lower and get his base down.
First half, but it's been much better in the second.
Barrett protected well again, delivers across the middle.
Picks up the first down with his legs.
Weber is wide left, empty backfield. They throw it to Brown, who makes it.
Pretty good play there too as well, getting to the runner, getting to the quarterback. Getting to the quarterback, just creating pressure to the interior.
Barrett takes off, again will be stopped. And now it's
That number 4 is a bad man. Curtis Samuel, bad man. But still able to get to the... Didn't give up on his play. I like that. Still getting down to the runner. Just too handsy with that on that last play. You know, don't want the opposition to get into his frame. Pretty much so. That's all I have on Taco Charlton. His player comparable as far as upside is Chandler Jones. He has that type of same frame and this sort of thing. That's his player comp. Outside of that, you know, he got high floor. He still have room to grow as far as other techniques and skill sets and things of that nature. But hopefully not the pick of my choice, but I'm not the one making picks. We got to deal with the pick that we have. I feel that he's a solid player, great off the field, and he's able to go and play on Sundays. So that's things that I love right there versus somebody who's not being able to play due to other nefarious deals and things of that nature, as far as can't stay off the weed players and stuff like that. So he's a solid player. With a pick, he can, like I say, play either left or right end, and he can also kick into the inside. And we saw him play where he stood up, and he can also rush the quarterback standing straight up. So With the coaching staff and Rob Marinelli, we still have to trust the process. Although just because someone don't like a player doesn't mean that that the player is going to be a bust and things of that nature. You should have your own opinions. You should think freely. You shouldn't curve your thoughts with someone else. You always should stand on grounds of what you see with your eyes. That's been my time, guys. I really thank you guys for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. May God bless until I see you guys again. How about them Cowboys? I'm out. Peace.